Hello, 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 my security brothers and sisters. Welcome again to another episode of Radio Check 5 by 5. I'm David Harnden, your host, as always. um, I hope everybody's having a good time. Safe, and hope everybody's good. Hope everybody made it to work on time. Hope your relief got there on time. I hope you're having a safe tour. I hope you're keeping warm. If you're living in New York, is butt ass cold out there. So I hope you're not outside on no outside post. And if you are, please dress warm. It's butt ass cold out there. This episode I'm going to be kind of bitching because this is kind of fresh in my mind still because and this happened last night while I was working. So it might be quick. It might not be too long in this episode because gotta go back to work tonight. But anyway, last night, this episode, my topic's gonna be on. I think I beat this horse before, but I'm just gonna beat this horse again. And it's companies hiring managers that are inexperienced. Just guards are inexperienced. Everything. Just managers are inexperienced. And just they're overwhelmed. They don't know what they're doing. And drives me fucking insane. Companies. Especially contract companies. And once again, the contract company I work for is not too bad. But it's like any other contract company. You have your flaws. This one here is definitely all about like the mighty dollar, as most contract companies are. And this one definitely like got me so mad last night. So like I said, I do bouncer work at high-end bars. Rich bars. Influencers go there. Some celebrities. Like people with money, rich people. Let's just say rich people in general. In a nutshell, rich people. And I'm working on the second floor. It's like I said, it's the Moxie Hotel. It's a pretty nice hotel. I'm on the second floor, which is Bar Moxie, and then I think the 18th floor is the rooftop bar called the Magic Hour. So usually during the week, both these spots close at midnight. I might linger to maybe 12:30 tops. So my post closed around 12:05, 12:10. There was a couple of people that they got to tell leave, and they want to sit there and have their last minute drink or whatever. But for the most of it, they're very compliant and they'll leave. Fine. So, calling the supervisor on my radio, let them know that, the bar is clear. I'm heading upstairs. I got upstairs anyway. They handed my radio, but I usually head upstairs to help clear out that bar too. I go upstairs, and upstairs, and and I understand it's Christmas. It's the holiday season coming up. It's Christmas party. It's going to be all over for the next week or so. And they are still partying. I mean, there are people still there. My supervisor is gone. The manager is gone. It's just me and two other guards that just got hired and they have no experience. I don't know what else to say. It's like, where's the manager? Where are the bosses? Where is everybody? Meanwhile, it's about God knows how many people in this bar. I mean, it's a lot. It's 50-something people probably. Who knows? We're supposed to be closed. Why is nobody clearing these people out? Bartenders are still serving drinks. Where's the bar managers? What is going on? I'm literally coming on this floor overwhelmed. Like, what the fuck? So now, technically now, at this moment, I am the supervisor because I'm the only one with experience. I'm the only one literally with experience. These guys are brand new, just got hired. It's the one thing about this company I don't like. You hire people And instead of making them go on to, because this company's kind of split in two. They have the bouncer side, like their nightlife side, and then they could also do like commercial side, like work in the lobby. If they have no experience, send them over there. Send them work in the lobby. Send them learning the field, learning the craft first before you throw them into trying to be a bouncer. Because that's a whole different ball game. You definitely need some kind of security experience to be a bouncer. It just, I don't care. I don't care if you get your license. Don't try to be a bouncer. So, anyway, the guard's like, I don't know what to do. What should I do? I'm like, dude, we got to get them out of here because I got to go home. I'm tired. I live in Jersey. So, yeah, I think it was one manager left, and she said, yeah, she didn't even know that the bar was even still popping and popping. She was literally like, wait, there's people still downstairs? I'm like, yeah. She's like, yeah, get them out. So finally, I go down there, and they already been there for 45 extra minutes longer than expected. So I'm like, yeah, oh, y'all time to go. It's time to go. Get the hell out. I mean, she's helping clearing. Another guard came out. We all helped clear it out. I'm at this point so frustrated, so mad, because it's like, this company, and I told you guys about this before, like, companies at the end of the day really don't care. You know, I mean, and I get it. You know, we already know, like, we've been in the field, especially if you work contract security, you know, companies don't care. Like, you know, like they, at the end of the day, it's just, you know, we're numbers. We're like, you know, cogs in the machine. If the cog breaks, it is replace us. So, I mean, we all know that. That's part of the field. We actually get used to knowing that that's part of the field, part of the career, part of, you know, it's part of security. I get that part, but just really sitting there and breathing it all in, like last night, and I was just so pissed. And like, you know, like I said, I'm 46, and I said to myself, I already know. I mean, I've been made this decision already, but I already know. I'm 46, and throughout going into my 50s, I already know I'm definitely not going to work another contract company again. I'm definitely 50s on. I want to at least work for myself. I want to freelance and work for myself because this was unbelievably unorganized, mismanaged. How everything worked out, it was just crazy. And like, I mean, having one guy I think he was downstairs with the timesheets, and it just was so stupid. It was so stupid. I was so frustrated, and I just, I could hear it in my voice. I want to hear from you guys, though, if you ever experienced a mismanaged moment in your career or in your company who you work for now, and you just look like literally just threw your hands up in the heavens and like, what the fuck? You know, like, I mean, like, this is my supervisor. This is the people that supposedly be in charge, and you know, they leave you high and dry to die, you know, or leave you high and dry to die. You know, it's just ridiculous. I just, understandingly ridiculous, didn't make no sense, and I don't know, I'm just really frustrated. Well, I'd love to hear comments from you guys. Did you ever experience this moment? And you probably did. Most of you guys, I probably already know, yeah, I did. It's security. It's one moments like this, not like just one time, it's always many times, but this was the one time in my career that was like, wow, this was like, what the fuck? Clusterfuck of a moment, and just, I was just like shaking my head and then completely pissed. And, you know, I'm literally still calming down from it, but I like to the point that it's like, yeah, I mean, I already made my decision, but like I said, this is kind of cements it, you know, cements my decision. But yeah, a year tops. I think I get this company, if that. But if that. I'm definitely, yeah. Um, yeah, but what do you guys, what do you guys think? I mean, like, I definitely want to hear from you guys what I'm trying to say. Still like going nuts in my head. Like, how did you ever experience this before? And, did you ever feel like, like, oh my God, I have to toss my boss into over a bridge and just whatever. And, but yo, they all left, like, all the managers, like, with no warning, just didn't even tell us nothing, and they were all gone. And it was just us grunts, like, just the regular security, a couple of bartenders that was greedy for money, that's why they didn't close the bar, and a couple of servers that were young. These girls are like in their 20s, like, it's like kids, it was ridiculous. And I was like, oh, so pissed. I was so pissed. So, yeah, I mean, I definitely hear you guys' stories, especially the guys on Reddit. You guys are the best, by the way. Keep it up with your comments. You guys are very, right here in my heart, for listening and supporting me. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate it. All you guys, all my security brothers and sisters. I mean, we need a voice out there, and definitely love your guys' stories. So please keep those stories up, because definitely our career, our field is a whole big story. And it's crazy. So keep that up, definitely. And thank you for the support, guys. This last night was crazy. Like I said, this company is not too bad. I worked worse contract companies than this. But at the end of the day, contract is contract. It don't matter what. And I always say, in-house is not too bad either. Like, I talked about that already. But contract is especially out for themselves, and for like the money you get, which is good or bad, regardless. Sometimes not worth the headache. And like, remember, we getting a piece of, like, if the company is charging $300, $400, $500 an hour per guard, and we getting like peanuts out of that 500. Sometimes it's like, man, listen, give me that $500 per hour. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. Like, I mean, that got me so frustrated. I was beside myself yesterday, because it's like, I never had like the supervisors all left, and that's never. I'm keeping that real. That's truly never happened to me in this career. It's like I worked Hurricane Sandy, when it happened. It's like all your supervisors is left when Sandy hit. That big hurricane that hit New York. That would have sucked. So, I mean, at least there was one supervisor. His name was Eddie. He was a really cool guy. I lost touch with him, but like, he stood, like, it was Eddie and another guy, which I can't think of the other guy's name. But Eddie I remember the most, because Eddie was living there with us. Like, he was a supervisor, and he was literally like in the trenches with us. Like, he didn't, like, some of the the big managers, they try to go to the hotels or whatever. But like, he was in the trenches with us. He was like sleeping on the cots. He was in the locker room chilling with his little camping gear. But I respect that. That's, you're real. You're a real dog, and that's cool. You was our supervisor, but you was in the trenches with us, so, and he was going out there, brought back pizza. He was a really cool dude. I mean, that those couple of days, in that building working was, he made it really, really easy to work it. So, like I said, that's, that kind of management, that kind of, that kind of management don't exist anymore. It's dying out slowly. And last night definitely proved it, that, every man for himself. Motherfuckers just left your ass. And like I said, you sitting there holding the ball. What the fuck? Where's everybody? So yeah, that's never had that happen. I mean, it was nobody on the comms, nobody on the radios. Just never happened before. I literally on the radio was trying to call. It was air. It was me, like I said, a couple and brand new spanking guards. And I mean brand new. It's just fresh out of the box. So it's like, at that moment, I was supervisor. I had to guide the guards. It was crazy. It was absolutely insane. So I just know that was like completely a clusterfuck of a night. God knows what tonight is going to hold. I'll be like in another site with, same company, but they have like all these sites, like I said, rooftop bars, high-end, clubs, and like the rich kids go to when they spend like ridiculous money. But, yeah, that was interesting. I was sitting there like, what the, wow. And then I ran into one of my coworkers. And that's how long that's the funny part, is that's how long it took to clear the bar. She left after a while. I think she cleared her bar. She left. And, I live in Jersey. And so the PATH train takes a long time to come to New York. This is late night, so the trains are running really slow. She left like felt like forever, like maybe 20 minutes, before I did. So I'm thinking, all right, she got the PATH. She's on her way home, whatever. So I get out, and I finally clear everybody. I finally get out one night. I walk to the PATH train, and it's still in the station. Just thank God. I'm running to the train, sitting there, and I'm chilling. I'm out of breath from running, and I look to my right, and there go my coworker sitting down. I said to myself, I thought you was gone. That's how long it took. And, to clear out the bar, and still the power, it's just, sorry, it was just craziness. It was absolutely insane. But, yeah, well, like I said, guys, what do you think? This ever happened to you? Most likely probably did, like mismanagement and, lack of experience as supervision, as management, as a company. Just like to hear you guys' opinion and your stories as well. Oh man, it's crazy. I'm sorry this episode was me just bitching. But yeah, this was just I had to get this out. I'm venting, and I had to get it out. That's all. But I definitely want to hear from you guys. What did you think? Did you does this ever happen to you? And what did you do? Did your bosses leave you out there to just sit there and leave you high and dry and on a situation, or at that moment you were the supervisor? Sometimes even the supervisor is there. You sometimes feel like you're the supervisor, because sometimes supervisors with no experience, or if you have more experience than a supervisor, it's not good. I always think that's always a mismatch. It's just not good. It's just not good. And I'm tired of companies doing that, hiring guards or hiring people with no experience and deem them supervisor, or hire guards in general with no experience, because once again, lack of experience affects you, because then now you have to not only help out your fellow coworker that has no experience, but now it slows down production. You gotta have no time to teach on the field sometimes, especially if it's like a rapid area that's fast paced moving. You have no time to teach. You're supposed to come in with these skills already. I can't stop what I'm doing to show you how to turn on a radio or, talk on a radio. What channels, how you switch channels. We're in a bar. We're in a situation that's fast paced. We have no time, and there's no time. That's what I'm saying. Don't stop sending security officers that have no experience places that's going to overwhelm them because they don't know what to do. Companies that do this. But yeah, I don't get it. But once again, let me know, guys, in the comments. Does this ever happen to you, or do you at this moment have security guards? I mean, well, co-workers that have no experience, or supervisors that have no experience. You have like a ton of experience over them, and you just shake your head like, this is my boss. 'Cause I have a feeling you guys do, but I definitely want to hear it, and I want to hear your stories. So definitely drop me a comment. Please let me know, compare the stories. I'd love to hear them. Yeah, definitely gonna try to cut this short. But yeah, that's my rant. It was crazy last night, but it's crazy. I'm good. That was just unbelievable. The 24 years that I've been doing this career, I ain't gonna lie to you, that was truly the first for me. Like, truly. Now, I had some dim-witted supervisors. And I think we all did, or still do. But this one, cut the case. This was just like, it was crazy. And yeah. Yeah. Anyway, my brothers and sisters, normally I go a little longer, but I gotta cut it short. You guys, please be safe. Always practice your PPE. Like I said, this variant's getting sick out there. It's no bueno, but it's really not good. And I'm not jinxing, but I definitely fear of another shutdown coming, because humans are dumb and just it's gonna get bad. I mean, if it is another shutdown coming, will it be worse as like the one they had a year ago? Don't know, but it is definitely coming, because, like I said, humans are dumb, and yeah, it's definitely coming. But that's what I'm saying. Please practice PPE. Be safe, guys. Be safe on tour. Please be safe. Get home safe. Have a safe tour, and make sure your supervisors are not dimwits. But be safe, guys. Okay, and have a safe tour. Until next time. Definitely, we'll talk more. I definitely won't go on a complete crazy rant like today, but definitely had an event and get this out there. Talk to my security brothers and sisters. But definitely see if you guys have any crazy stories like that one. Like I said, be safe, and be safe and practice your PPE. And have a safe tour, guys. And we will talk another time. We'll talk tomorrow. All right, guys. Peace.